World's first dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. I'm back with another one. I'm bringing it to y'all. Dark skin activism back to back to back. On June 26th, I got my play going down in Atlanta, and it's also pay-per-view live stream. You can watch it from the comfort of your own home. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. I have a lot to say. And like I told y'all on my last live, listen, we only live one time. While we are on this earth, we have to express ourselves and we have to keep fighting for what we believe in. And that's what this is all about. This is about me telling the truth, my truth, telling the truth about what happened regarding the history of dark skin activism, and just continuing to let the world know what it is. Okay. So, in my walk with dark skin activism, and I created Dark Skin Activism, which is the first platform in history to advocate against darkism and colorism. No one was doing what I was doing. People have stolen from me online. They've stolen from my platform. And there are people that praise that, which is the most ignorant, vile thing that I've ever seen in my life, that people would be happy that people are committing robbery, theft, intellectual property theft. That's what it is. It makes no sense to me. But we're here to talk about what is. And one of the most despicable things that I hear, and then when I first started hearing this, I was like looking at these people like, what? What are you talking about? You don't know me. I don't know you personally. I'm here advocating for discrimination that happens to dark-skinned people, and I've done this. It came from my own personal experience, but then I branched out and spread out this form of activism to the rest of the world. And there were people that were out here in the world, both dark-skinned men and dark-skinned women, that it resonated with, and they benefit from it. And so the most ignorant, the most ungrateful, the most selfish thing, one of the most selfish things that I've ever heard, is dark-skinned women who have the gall to say that I don't speak for them, but you benefit from the dark-skin activism that I do. So how does that work? What you're saying doesn't make logical sense. Every platform that I've been on, when I speak about dark skin discrimination, which I call darkism, the people that see that, and there's been a lot of people, my channel alone has a million plus views. You can hate on me all you want to. I'm going off of the facts. And if you combine those views with the channels that I've been on, the platforms that I've been on, millions of people have been exposed to my work. So you mean to tell me that none of that has benefited you? You mean to tell me that my work in the school system hasn't benefited dark-skinned females? You mean to tell me that my work in the community hasn't benefited dark-skinned people? You mean to tell me that when I ran the Malcolm X free tutoring program, you mean to tell me that that didn't benefit dark-skinned people, dark-skinned females? You mean to tell me that the book that I wrote that people went to my website and downloaded and plagiarized, called How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, you mean to tell me that the people that read that didn't benefit from it? And see, this is the jealousy that I feel that goes along with Black women, within Black women. Okay. A lot of them have not been honest enough to say Rashida Strober is the one that created the dark skin lane. Because when YouTube came along and got real big, some of these females, I'm not going to say a lot, but some of these females on YouTube, they already had built-in channels, but they didn't have anything special or unique. They were speaking on the run-of-the-mill issues in the Black community, talking about Black issues, regular, plain, old, simple Black issues, which is great. But they never honed in on dark skin. And so the jealousy came in where they wished that they were the ones that created this thing called dark skin activism. And instead of them giving credit to me as the person that created it, they began stealing. And some of these people had big platforms. So you have a situation of big platforms stealing from smaller platforms. But you got to be a wicked person, a vile person, a stupid person to say that a movement that I created, that came out of my head, that you didn't think about, you weren't even here on earth, some of you weren't even born yet, or you was too young to understand this stuff, but you didn't put it together, that it don't benefit you. You're lying. And this is why my activism that I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to do dark skin activism for Rashida Strober. Now, what's going to happen is, and I've said this before, dark skinned women will always benefit by default. Always. You can hate me, you can love me, I don't give a damn. I really don't care. You benefiting off of my work. You did not think to create a platform specifically for dark skin. You never even fucking heard of it. And the gall, the nastiness, the venom, the viciousness of these females to say you don't speak for me when my very voice calls attention to your plight. For better or worse, it calls attention to your plight. I'm just done with trash because I've been stolen from, I've been ripped off from my channel. I went onto a trash bags platform who invited me on their platform last night, and he did it under the guise of trickery. Okay? He tricked me. That's what happened. And it's just an example of more abuse that I have suffered I guess somebody got to be the martyr. That's usually how it goes in history. Someone has to be the martyr and the pioneer, and then the other ungrateful, selfish, evil, vicious, low down folks. And not all of them are in that category, but there's a lot of them there. They benefit. And then they turn around and try to tell you, well, I didn't benefit from you. That's just like me telling Harriet Tubman, you didn't do anything for me. When this woman, she's the one that freed the slaves. I was nowhere around. That's just like telling the leaders of the civil rights movement, oh, you didn't do anything for me. When the leaders of the civil rights movement, a lot of those people, and I'm including the Black Panther Party in there, there's different segments of the leadership. A lot of them people went to jail. A lot of them died. It goes back to what a Black man told me. He told me years ago, he said, Rashida, he said, don't fight for these people like that. These same people that you fighting for, they're not going to respect you. They'll take from you. They'll steal from you. They'll plagiarize you. They will abuse you. And he's right. I want you to know, if you ever watch me, you were right. These same women that I've been fighting for, none of them understand. They didn't have the idea. They didn't think about their dark skin. They didn't think to create a channel on YouTube talking about dark skin. Really, bitch, when you did that? You didn't do it. You didn't think about it until you seen me do it. It wasn't even in your fucking brain. And you got the nerve to tell me that I don't speak for you. Oh, bitch, I do speak for you by default. By default. And there's nothing you could do about it. because my work is already out there. Dark skin activism was already invented before you even gave dark skin a thought in 1998. And no one, no matter how much you lie and refute and how ungrateful you are, because a lot of you are very fucking ungrateful, you will not be able to refute the fact that I put this shit on the map. You can never take that away. And I'm not afraid of making enemies. I'm not. I don't need you. But I know one damn thing is for sure. My work is always gonna benefit your ass, whether you admit to it or not. Whether you walk outside and you say, I don't like this air, your ass breathe that motherfucking air. That air gonna always be there. That air is going to always be there and benefit you, whether you like it or not. You ungrateful, selfish. It's just absolutely disgusting. And I never really said anything about this before because I've been getting these nasty comments from dark-skinned women for years. For years on especially when I came on social media. But I remember the first time I got a comment of this ilk from a dark-skinned woman. It was back in 2010 when I performed my play. Just to let you know how long I've been doing this. And then I started it first because nobody was even talking about dark skin. Nobody was talking about dark skin. This dark-skinned woman comes to my show. And after the show, I always have done darkism talks. And she had the audacity to deny everything that I was speaking about in my play. And I just stood, I got it on film. I can show it to you guys. I didn't say anything. I just let her talk. Didn't argue with her, nothing. But she let me know that there are those dark-skinned women who will sit back and watch you. They analyze you. You know, women are like that anyway. Women jealous of each other anyway. I'm not saying she was jealous, but a lot of it's cloaked in jealousy. And then they will think about what you be saying. Think about your artistry or whatever you got. And then because they didn't do it, it's not something that they created, they'll come with the claws. And they'll attack you. And that's what happened. But I never said nothing. And then I brought dark skin activism online. And then I started seeing comments. I wasn't initiating none of this. I just started to see dark skinned women would come. This was like years ago, not 8-9 years ago. They would come on my social media and attack me for no reason. Because they were angry that I was doing dark skin activism, defending them. This is the sickness. This is the irony. These people are sick. Some of our people are sick. And they attacked me for years relentlessly for no reason at all. Not for me calling them names. I didn't do that. Not for me attacking them. I didn't do that. I don't even know them. They would follow me on my social media just to attack me. And what I realized is that they were, number one, some of them were mad that I was putting the business of darkism on Front Street. Some of them were angry that they didn't think of the idea first, my creativity. That's just the facts. Whether you like it or not, I'm giving the facts. They were angry. They didn't like it. And they said, who does she think she is? Who does this dark skin think she is? She don't speak for me. But they wish they would have wrote the books. I've written the most books on dark skin. This is what I do. This is my lane. I created it. They were angry and jealous. And so they started to attack me viciously. And I never would speak about it. I was always the quiet one taking the fucking high road. But I'm here to let you know that everything I've done and built you benefit from it. Everything. You can deny it, you can take, you can steal, you can plagiarize, but the fact remains you didn't create this lane because you didn't see your dark skin as important. You didn't see it, and I saw it, and that's part of the reason why you're mad. You didn't feel it. You didn't recognize the contradictions. God don't give everybody everything. Some things God gives to people to do. God didn't give this to you to do. I don't want to talk. More disingenuous people. I don't deal well with people that are not sincere. I don't deal well with people that I know that I'm doing something from my heart and my soul, and for you to attack me and tell me what you're not benefiting from and what I'm not doing when I know that this is what God gave me to do. But now I see and I understand. I understand Malcolm X. When I look at Malcolm X, when I look at Marcus Garvey, those are two people I could point out. It's his own people that brought them down. They were fighting a legitimate cause for their people. I believe that Malcolm X loved his people with his whole heart and soul. Great Malcolm X. And I believe that Marcus Garvey loved his people with all his heart and soul. The great Marcus Garvey. But unfortunately, you got your own people who don't love you, who are jealous of you. And they're angry, some of them, that they didn't come up with certain concepts and movements. That's what this is about. They're angry that, everybody got their own creative space, their own gift that God has given them. Everybody has their own gift. And God gave Marcus Garvey the gift that he had to lead his people into a different trajectory than what was previously before. And God gave Malcolm X the gift, after he went through all the things that he went through, going to prison and living that hustler life, street life, to lead his people into freedom. Why are you angry and mad that was the case? It's the same. It's no different with what I'm going through with dark-skinned women who have the gall to come and attack me for creating a movement that they actually benefit from. You sit there and you listen. When you listen to a person's ideas, when a person is giving a time, when a person is speaking out and pushing the envelope, you are benefiting. You are benefiting. And even if I don't want to speak for you, I am by default. Are you stupid? Are you simple-minded? You are. It just doesn't make any sense, folks. And I know that Black people, not just dark-skinned women, Black people, whether or not I decide to do my dark skin activism for myself, Black people are still going to benefit, because I would never be able to separate the issues that Black people face, that dark skinned people face. I can't separate it. No matter how much anger and rage I have at people for stealing my work, for being disrespectful, saying things like, you don't speak for me, which is the most ignorant, stupidest thing I've ever heard. They're not even critically thinking about what they're saying. You're not making sense. I can't divorce the benefits, folks. I recognize that myself. I'm just calling these dark-skinned women out and letting you know what time it is. And by the way, listen, I told y'all, yeah, some of y'all want to see me on panels, $5,000 a pop, and I'm dead ass serious. If you ain't coming with my money, I don't want to talk to you. I ain't giving these people my time no more. Hell, go read my book. I mean, I'm giving away my book for free on my website. These people want to drain you for everything you got. They'll talk shit about you, say that, you don't speak for them. They don't benefit from you, but they secretly watch me. They benefit from every fucking thing that I've done online and offline. Facts. So I'm not going to give my time free anymore. If you're going to bash me and claim that I don't speak for you and that you're not benefiting from my dark skin activism, well, you have to pay me to tell me that. You have to pay me for me to deal with you. So my going rates, and I'm going to put that in the chat, is $5,000 per each person that you have on your panel. That's how that's going to go. I'm not going to do any discussions with anybody for free. That's not going to happen. The only time you might see me do a discussion for free is if I come up on my YouTube channel with my 12 viewers. I don't give a fuck. It could be one. But if I come on my channel, if I write a book, and if I do my plays, other than that, you want my time, you have to pay for it. That's how this is going to go from now on. Because I have just been disrespected. I've been stolen from, mistreated, exploited, all by the same people that I am fighting for, that didn't even give a damn or didn't even think about their dark skin before I put it on the map. And they have the fucking audacity to tell me. It's a sickening thing. It's a monstrously sickening thing. The psychosis is real. It is the world's first and only dark skin activist. There will never be another. It's only one. Rashida Strober. I created this entire lane from scratch. Nobody can ever take that away. You can hate on me all day and all night, but you can't change the facts of history. Rashida Strober, myself, creator of the first platform in history for the eradication of dark skin and colorism. They mock me. They copy me. Now they claim they don't benefit from me, but they profit from me and they benefit from my work every single day. June 26th, I got my play going down. It is the definitive play about dark skin. And if you ain't seen A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, you shouldn't be talking about dark skin because you don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't be talking about colorism. You shouldn't be talking about darkism because you don't know what you're talking about. June 26th is going down. You can watch it through pay-per-view live stream, June 26th at 7:30 p.m. Or you can come out in person to the Atlanta show. Now, the tickets can be found at my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. While you're there, you can get a free ebook copy of my book. See, I'm still giving. The irony of it all is just, it's amazing. I'm still giving. When I say I'm giving away my book, Darkism, for free, which I've been doing this for years. You give, and they take. And then they turn around and they're ungrateful. You give of your ideas, your time, your intellectualism. They take. And if I would have known what I knew now, I wouldn't have done it in this fashion. I wouldn't have given so freely. I would have kept producing my plays off, producing my dark skin activism offline. I would have never brought it to the internet, because that's where all the problems started, really. It didn't really start with on a bigger level of my own so-called people hating on me. Okay, it really, it was there, but it's not to the extent that it is on the internet. I would have not even presented my ideas to ungrateful people that bash you. And that, again, these people never even thought to create a movement to empower themselves. But I did that, and you got the nerve to bash me. I wouldn't have never gave you anything if I could do it all over again. And I would encourage those that are not haters, I'm talking to y'all. If you got an idea, don't bring it to YouTube. Figure out another way, because these people will steal from you, especially if you are a person that is, trying to help people. You got to understand that these people that you want to help, a lot of them are against you secretly because of jealousy, envy, crab in the barrel mentality. They're against you. They're not for you. And I've sat back for about 10 years and watched this before I said something. And people want to try to make me the villain. Nope. I wasn't attacking anybody. I wasn't attacking dark-skinned women. I've never done that. Go show me some proof of where you seen me attack other dark-skinned women. They always came for me for no reason other than they didn't like the fact that I was the dark skin activist, and I created this thing called Dark Skin Activism to address dark skin. They were angry about that. The irony. And I never attacked these people. I watched this go on for years, and I'm just now addressing it. So who's the real problem? This damn show, not me. Because I don't know these people. I'm not even speaking to these people, but they attack me because darkism is so deeply rooted, where it'll have dark-skinned people fighting against dark-skinned people. And it'll have dark-skinned people fighting against a dark-skinned person that's trying to lift them out of and free them out of oppression. That's how deep and psychotic darkism will take you. I want to thank y'all for watching the world's first dark skin activist. I want to encourage y'all to make a donation, a contribution, should I call it, to the production fund of my show, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. I'm always in fundraising mode. Thank you to those of you that have made contributions. Thank you, and thank you. You can go to my Cash App, which is $Rashida Lala. Once again, that is $Rashida Lala. And that's where you can make your contribution. Or if you want to go to my GoFundMe, you just simply go to Rashida Strober GoFundMe and you make a contribution there. Or you can go to my PayPal. That's right. Which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Okay. St. Paul, the first tournament, their day gonna come. Their day is going to come. It's coming. Thank you, St. Paul. I did. I put food in everybody's mouth. And thank you for telling the truth about it. It's not about you agreeing with me. This is not about you agreeing with me. I don't want you to agree with me for the sake of agreeing with me or because you like me. That's not why. But you're right. I put food in other people's mouths because, again, they never thought to talk about dark skin or colorism before I came on the scene and I made it pop. Nobody can ever say that they did. You got to prove it. They stole. Anybody that's talking about dark skin and you ain't saying Rashida Strober and you ain't paid me in my Cash App, you're a thief. And I don't respect you. And the thing with YouTube, y'all think that these people are popular because they're popular. No, I can tell you that when you come on the scene, YouTube will promote you just organically. It ain't that these people are popular because people like them so much. See, I got my popularity because of my authentic ideas. And it wasn't even really on YouTube. It was off of YouTube. That's where mine came from. I went viral not because of YouTube. It was because of my authentic ideas that I posted that made people go, damn, stand up and go, wow. None of these people never did that. When you create a YouTube channel, the thing is, YouTube will promote you organically. You ain't got to do much. You can talk about anything. So what they're doing is not special or unique. The thing that happened is I took my videos down and YouTube has forever penalized me for that. Okay? Because they don't like it when you take away content. But these people it's easy to get promoted on YouTube. That ain't no big deal. I don't want y'all to think it's anything special because you're looking at views. And then some people will pay for views. They'll pay for subscribers. It's not that these people have ideas. It's they happen to get lucky or they happen to have some marketing know-how to reach the people. It's a part of their marketing know-how and YouTube allowing you to get some views. That's really what it is, because you got to ask the question, where was these people before YouTube was created? Where were they popping before YouTube was created? They weren't. But I was. Before I came on social media, I was already on television and in the newspapers, major ones. Can these people say that? They can't say that because YouTube is what gave them their break. But what they did is they stole from my platform and took the break that YouTube gave them and misused it for plagiarism. Y'all need to understand what's going on here. Don't talk if you don't know what's really going on. That's very important. So you're absolutely right, St. Paul, the First Hermit. They are eating off of my platform. Every last one of them. Nothing that they're saying is new or unique. I've been did all of that. It's all a spin-off of what the Dark Skin Activist has been doing. And to the bitch whose channel I was on last night, I will talk about it until I'm tired. You don't control it. That's why you don't like me, because you fucking can't control me. They're all eating off of my platform, all of them. The ideas stem with Rashida Strober, all facts. Do your research. If you're intelligent, if you're ethical, take out intelligent. I'll take the ethical over intelligent. Give me ethical and then bring me intelligent. If you're ethical and intelligent, go do your research and you'll figure out what I'm saying is the truth. And then have the gall to tell me I don't speak for them. Bitch, I've been speaking for you by default. And you've been eating off of me for years by default. You'll never be me. You'll never be as intelligent, as creative, as original, as thought-provoking as me. All you can do is thank God that YouTube gave you views. That's what happened. They happen to luck up and get views. That's what happened. Let's keep that 100. If you start a YouTube channel today, let me tell you, YouTube will help you out. I give YouTube credit for that. They'll help you out and give you some damn views. But be careful, because you could get copied and have your stuff ripped off. And you're going to think about what I'm saying. But I hope that doesn't happen. But I'm just here to let y'all know the real. World's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, Deej Talbert, and I'm absolutely going to never stop doing what I'm doing. I will never stop doing dark skin activism. I will never stop doing my plays, writing my books, and doing darkism talks, whether it be online or offline. I will never stop. World's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the designer, the reason why I am one of you just talking about dark skin or colorism. Pay me my money. Cash App, $ Rashida Lala.